everyone, I'm coming to you today to talk about, is Louisville an affordable city to live in? And what I've picked out is one zip code, and we can do some others if you'd like, and you can drop me a message if you want me to zoom in on a different zip code. But I picked 40241, which is kind of a northeastern area of Louisville. And I'm going to share my screen so you can kind of see it. So if bear with me a second, I will share the screen. All right, here we are. So as you can see, we have this red dotted line is this zip code, this 40241 zip code, okay? It's 71, Highway 71 runs through it, and that's interstate, and then 265 also runs through it. It is, I guess, kind of in a butterfly shape, I guess I would say, if you want to look at it like that, okay? So, I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to take you to some reports. But we have some neighborhoods called Hills and Dales. You got Brownsboro Road right here, Barbermead. And, I'm going to zoom back out. Let me do that so you can see where it is compared to Louisville downtown. So right here is Louisville downtown. This is where we cross the river all the time to go into Indiana. And your city center is right here. So it is definitely northeast of Louisville. You would usually travel up 71 right here, and then a lot of times people take 265. 265, as you can see, I like to always show you kind of what you're working with. You can see it goes around Louisville this way, and then you got 264, which is around Louisville this way. Okay, it's a little further in. You see, a 265 is a little further out. So, having said all that, let's talk about some of these neighborhoods. Springhurst, Worthington, Fincastle. You have Creekside, Tenbrook, Brownsboro Farm areas, Barbermead. See, Spring Green, Barber Lane. Pretty busy corridor. Not crazy, but it's a main thoroughfare to get to a lot of these subdivisions, as you can see here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is dive in a little deeper, take you into these subdivisions, and we will pick this one off Barber Lane to get into, and see if I can do it right. All right, I'll zoom here, huh? All right, so here you can see this is in June, so this is what it looks like when it's green. I'm taking you down. Let's see, what subdivision is this? Let's go in this subdivision. Oh, Falls Creek. Yeah, I like that subdivision. All right, here we go. We're on Trail Ridge Road. There's no soliciting. All right, now it's not gated, as you can see, but typically they don't have many exits out. It's usually one in or one out. And you can see the homes usually are going to have a garage to the back in this subdivision. So it's not the garage usually facing the street. And just traveling down this, a lot of two-story homes here. Well-kept yards. You notice you don't see any power lines. So it's all, this lady, I wonder if she knows she's on the internet. I have a friend that was on, which was hilarious. She was jogging, and she didn't know that she was on the Zoom camera or the Google cameras. All right. So as you can see, all these are single family residential homes, and a lot of brick, no power lines. You do have the mailbox in the street, speed bumps. So, there's gonna be a lot of families in here with these homes this size. So you can see the power is underground in the subdivision. You do have some more mature trees. They're not real small. They're still, manageable. They're not too big either. And so you're probably wondering, let's see, what street are we on? Beach Spring. Okay, so you're probably wondering, well, what does a house on Beach Spring cost right now? So let's find a house. And we are at, looks like 7606 Beach Spring. So what I'm going to do is go to RPR. I go 7606 Beach Spring. And hopefully that's not gonna fight me. AY. And search here. All right, it's an off-market property, so it's not currently listed. The value right around now, without doing a true CMA, but is about $633,000. So you have a third of an acre. This has 3 baths. Now this is not deemed to be guaranteed. This is just what is in the system. 3 baths, 3 are full, one is half. Let's see, 2 garage spaces built in '94, full basement, which a lot of these will have full basements. For a lot of kids, they'll use that as an entertaining space. Newer conventional, and don't really want to put anybody's name out there so they get upset, but I wanted to show you one of those houses. If we want another one, we could probably try to do that. Let's go to, let's just find some houses in the zip code. Let's do that. I was going to do that originally anyway, and just get some neighborhood reports. So right now we have one for 1.1 on Creek Bottom Road. That's 6,500 square feet, 8 acres. We have one on Beach Spring Farm, and that is 949, 5 beds, 4 baths. We have a condo in that subdivision, or in that zip code, excuse me, that is 825. So that's a pretty big condo. It's 2,300 square feet. We have another active 750 on Rock Valley Way, 4 bedrooms. So as you can see, these are usually going to be families, larger families. They have the 3 and the 4 and the 5 bedrooms going on here. A lot of them will have office spaces, usually in the basement as well. So Falls Ridge, these are all streets that we were just on. So if you're looking in that price range, you know, this is a great subdivision for you to go to if you had kids. You want to, you know, have them in a not a lot of traffic. Obviously, you got the speed bumps and things like that. It's a nice area with no overhead power lines, so your view is good and unobstructed. But let's say you're like, well, that's a little outside my price range. We could go to 40218, still on the east side of Louisville. And you can see they're a little more, the less, about half on some of them. So we're in the high twos to $300,000 range. 3 bedrooms. I don't know if this would be accurate with 8 bedrooms, but but 5 bedrooms on this one, 5 there. On Buttercup Road, we have 3. You're looking at, they're kind of all over the price with price per square foot, so you'd have to check on condition. I guess we could check on this one if you wanted. See if we can get this opened up. And create a report there. Okay. I guess it's not really what I was wanting to do for you guys, but let's see, and report. And let's see, display now. Oh, so that's really not what I was trying to do for you. I was trying to actually get you to see the house. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I just didn't click on it properly. So here we go. We got 3 2.5 baths. This one was built in 1920, so it's got about 100 years old, and it is pending right now. So we can look at some pictures if you want to see what the quality is. What are you getting for $300,000? $295. Looks like the yard is pretty big size for that area. Your price per square foot is only $119, which is really not unreasonable. We got upstairs. Looks like it's been well maintained. Got hardwood floors. Some built-ins right here. We got some built-in bookshelves, fireplace. The hardwood floors right here. Arched doorway. That's beautiful. So we got, looks like this might be vinyl floor here. Or hard to tell. I didn't Got hardwood there again. But as you can see, it looks like it's pretty well maintained. There's a lot going on there. Wow. And let's see. Looks like they like guitars. That's kind of neat. So just taking you through, gosh, I think I have a blanket like this that my grandma crocheted for me when I was young. She was using all the ends of the yarn. All right, so just wanted to show you what are you going to get for your buck, here. Louisville is probably, I don't think it's unreasonable to say between $118 to $150 per square foot. Of course, it's going to depend on condition, and there's always anomalies to that. Oops, sorry about that. And they should have had those room cleaned up a little bit, but okay, we got a pool table, and there's no telling they might be leaving that pool table. Looks like these pictures were being taken while they were purging. So there's a lot going on in that house, but it's a pretty neat house. Looks like it has a lot of space, a lot of room to roam, a lot of unique spaces. And I won't take you through everything, but let me go back to and we'll find another property if you'd like in this pending list. This one's active. Let's go active since it's not anyone's yet. All right, this is 340. We're looking at a $178 a square foot. So it's been on the market just a few weeks, and it's part vinyl. It looks like it's vacant. So you got hardwood floors. You can see what you're working with here. Looks like a stairway. So this is open up here. Got some color blocking, open concept, kitchen to living family room. Doesn't necessarily look like they've done a lot of upgrading per se. Looks like a lot of it's original, but does look like it's been well maintained. Got some colors, some fun colors here. My dad did that in his, just about the same color in one of his, I think his living room. It's the craziest thing. Oh, there's some bathroom with that same color. And then we got some blue there. So this person really did like colors. And then we got a nice basement, not finished, but it's a good palette to start with. Looks real clean. There's our garage. And here's the front of the house again. Backyard, you got a little deck and some yard space. Looks like here's your AC. Looks like it's been maintained well. Open floor plan, tall ceilings. So hopefully this gives you just a little taste. I'll do some other zip codes if that helps you, and we can if you like these videos, and I'm not as finessed as some others, but I do try to give you value and content. And let me stop sharing my screen. Okay, I do try to give you some value and content that you can take away from me. And if you do need any zip codes, like I'm thinking of this, or I need this price point, give me a call. I always say it's really more based on your lifestyle, where you want to live, versus just a price point, because there's a lot of price points. And so we could find out, are you a runner and you like to just go out into the park? We have 120 parks. Some of them are super awesome, where you could be running in the woods most of the time. So if maybe you're a horse person, there's some that have horse trails. There's some people that like to live near where they board their horses. So there's certain areas of town there. Maybe you're an urban person. You just really love the city life and everything that downtown Louisville has to offer. We have a lot of museums. We have Whiskey Row, Museum Row. There's just a lot to do in the last 20 years in downtown Louisville versus when I first moved here in 96. So knowing what you like, knowing what you're going for is helpful. So if you like this video, drop me a line. If you don't like it, say something nice anyway. And until next time, my name is Margaret Weathers. I'm with Coldwell Banker McMahon. My number is 502-664-9971. Again, 502-664-9971. And until next time, take care of each other. Thanks. Bye-bye.